Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I am showing you a full wash day. I will also be using the Denman brush. The name Denman is kind of worn off there. It's a little old, but the Denman brush. And then we will also be diffusing today. So I'm trying a lot of new things. Usually I do wash and go. So we'll see how today works out. I'm using As I Am cleansing pudding, and I'm going to co-wash my hair with this. So you're going to put a little bit on a scalp scrubber, which I got from Amazon. The scalp scrubber is to basically scrub your scalp, like it says, and remove any oil, debris, or buildup that's on your scalp. A lot of times, if your hair follicle is not fully clean, then the hair can't really grow. So it's important to scrub your scalp, especially if you're not shampooing all the time, because you don't want a lot of product buildup. That was quick. So that's Ouidad Play Curl Amplifying Conditioner. With your conditioner, you're gonna wanna section out your hair. I tend to do a little bit of a bigger section, but you want to start at the bottom and kind of work your way to the top. Here I'm already at the top. I skipped over all of the bottom stuff. You see some clumpage right there. That's what people mean by getting some clumps. You should have clumps if your hair is fairly healthy. Usually when you have a moisture or protein imbalance is when you don't get the clumps and you get a lot of stringy curls. So here I'm squishing to condition. Squishing to condition is basically squeezing your conditioner and kind of just driving that product into your hair and into your root. It's very helpful, and I use it with a lot of my routine. Here I'm squishing to condition to rinse out the conditioner. The conditioner should still be a little bit in there, but as you can see, it's kind of looking like skim milk, so it's mostly all the way out. This is going to be the neutral protein filler that I get at Sally's. I put a spray top on it because I find it easier to do it that way than putting it in my products, and I kind of just spray it all over. My hair loves protein, so I need a lot of protein, so I try to use that as often as possible. Squishing to condition again, and then you're going to see me use my t-shirt towel. I got this one at Walmart. They have a lot of them everywhere. I like the microfiber towels, but I've been using the t-shirt towel for a while now. So here I've done most of the bottom of my hair. Now I'm going to show you how to do the top. Essentially what you're gonna see me do at the top is what I've already done on the bottom. So you're gonna put the products in, and then you are going to go in with the Denman and just kind of go from there. So I'm using the Kinky Curly Not Today as a leave-in conditioner, and I'm gonna go in with that first. And then second, I'm going to use the Camille Rose Almond Jai twisting butter as my cream. The Denman, you're going to kind of tilt it at an angle when you're brushing it down, and then kind of just shake up the curl a little bit, and then squish to condition, and just do a little bit of squishing of the curl to kind of amplify it a little bit. Here's where a lot of people would normally do some finger coiling if they really want to train their curls. Now looking back, I wish I would have finger coiled a few areas, but overall I think my hair turned out pretty well. And you're just gonna finish the area. The top is a little more important on technique than the bottom is. The bottom, I guess my biggest issue that I have with my bottom hair is that I get a gap in the back of my head. So I try to prevent that gap by brushing my Denman straight back and down. I'll kind of show you a little bit when I do the top of my head here, and you'll be able to see a little more in depth. As you can see, there's still some clumps, so that means that my hair is still damp. You never want to style your hair or brush your hair dry, especially doing the curling girl method. A lot of people don't even like to brush their hair at all, which is why I typically just finger brush in the shower. And then today I'm using the Denman brush. I normally don't use the Denman brush because I feel like it gives me some shrinkage. So there's that. So when you're doing the back, you would kind of just want it to lay back, like all the way back against your scalp. So you do a little more squishing to condition, just driving that product in. And as you can see, there's still a lot of product residue left. That will dry up naturally, either with a diffuser or with air drying. I see I only showed the Paul Mitchell. I'm gonna get better at these videos, you guys. This is my first full wash video, so promise next week will be better. Here I'm praying hands with my gel and squishing it. So what I mean by praying hands is you try not to stick your fingers in your hair after you've already styled it. So you're just gonna see me kind of smoothing it over, barely putting my fingers in there, actually not putting my fingers in there at all. And you just wanna squish it up and just coat the outside with the gel. That's what's gonna give you a really good cast. Now we are moving on to blow drying. I'm gonna do high heat and high power. Typically with CGM, they would want you to do cool and not high heat, but because I'm hovering, it's not creating a lot of damage. What I mean by hovering is you're just gonna kind of go around your head, and you see how I'm moving my blow dryer there at first? You don't really wanna do that. I stopped myself from doing that, thankfully. But when you move it, you just want to hover. You don't want to really shake your wrist too much because that's going to cause a lot more frizz than needed. So you're kind of going to flip your hair from side to side while hovering. Right now, this is about 70% dry, I would say. It's probably going to take me a few hours to fully air dry, and then you guys will get to see the results. So my hair is 100% dry now. I have this beautiful cast. Look at those curls. I'm gonna say I really enjoyed diffusing today. It really didn't take me too long to get up to, oh, look at this curl, to get up to 70% dry. And then it made getting to 100% dry even faster. Yeah, these curls are amazing. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to floof out a little bit and then just kind of show you guys the end results, okay? So I'll show you how I do my floofing. What you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna flip upside down. If you've seen any of my previous videos, if you floof like this, you're gonna mess up your hair. So you gotta come from the bottom, okay? So you're just gonna floof a little bit. Because my hair is so good, I don't really want to ruin it too much. So I'm going to go ahead and use one of these little beauties here and just kind of floof out like this. And maybe I'll separate some of these curls. So they're not so thick together. And then you're gonna wanna go in from the sides. And I'm just gonna wanna stand up to make this a little easier. This is scrunching out the crunch. flip it. All right, we got some great volume going on. Fix these little pieces that should go over here. Yeah, this looks great. This is a great wash day. I'm very happy with my diffused results. I've been trying to diffuse for years now. The definition is really good here. I've been trying to diffuse for years now, and it never works for me, but I'm really happy with how this worked today. Yes, the results are great. There's a few pieces that I should probably just finger coil next time to make them a little more how I want them. For example, this area, I would probably finger coil next time. But overall, the results are great. I'm loving this wash day. And then this side. There you guys go. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. I hope this really helps you guys get some of the basics for a wash day down. I really liked doing the Denman brush. I typically don't like using the Denman brush because I feel like it really gives me a lot of shrinkage that I don't want. I don't like shrinkage. I like my hair to be elongated. It did give me some of that shrinkage. For example, like my curls are super kinky right here. They're typically not this kinky. Even at the bottom, it's probably the most, yeah, it's super kinky down here. Yeah, like these right here. It usually doesn't get that kinky, as you can tell. The rest of them are kind of more elongated. So that's what the Denman brush does to my hair. It makes them more, I guess, defined, which is what people want. So that's why it's looking a little shorter. But overall, I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy with the results. It worked great. I still have some product in there, I guess. I'll get that out. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know if you guys are looking for anything in particular that you would like me to show you how to do, and I will definitely try to meet that need for you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and stay tuned for next week's episode.